Welcome to the Virtuous Lady. On this channel, my goal is to encourage, to inspire, and to motivate you to live your best life to the fullest. I would like to welcome everyone that's to this It's a Wonderful Life Christmas Series 2020. I am so excited about it. Just being able to be at home and enjoy the simpler things in life, but still knock it up just a little bit, you know. Have you ever been in a the department store and you saw all these elegantly wrapped gifts and you look at them and you're paying $10, $12, $15 to get a gift wrap? Well, I just want to let you know that you can do that yourself, and I'm going to show you how. So if this something that you're looking for, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to like, give me a thumbs up, and to share, and stay tuned most of all so you can see basically how I do it. For those that are tuning in for the first time, welcome everyone. And for those that are returning, I'd like to say thank you. So I'm just excited. And at this time, we're just going to welcome you, and I'm going to be showing you step by step. All of these I have not did on video because it would have taken too long. But you'll basically get an idea of how you can take simple things. One of them was wrapped basically with a paper bag. I didn't have craft paper, white paper, pre-packaged boxes, and also when you're using the cheap dollar store paper, how you can put multiple gifts together. So just kind of using a combination of a lot of things. And this way, wherever it fits in, you make it to match your decor. The most important thing, our theme this year, if you haven't noticed, is the buffalo check. We're doing actually the red and black buffalo check for Christmas, and the red truck. So you'll see a lot of this. You want to decorate your packages to match your theme or the color that you have going on your tree, because these are going under the tree. And to get that real that look of coordination, symmetry, where everything is kind of blending in, you want to pick wrapping paper that complements your decor. Now in this, you're going to see some traditional, you're going to see, which is the red, black, and green type, and gold type. But you're also going to see a lot of, a few things that's modern, a few things that looks a little rustic. So stay tuned. We're going to get started. Okay, we're going to get started with the gift wrap. Wrapping elegant gifts is a lot simpler than we think. First, I'm going to show you with buying some of these pre-printed boxes. A lot of times I would just throw a bow on them and a tag, but I'm going to show you how to upscale this a little bit. One of the important things to do is to make sure that your gifts are kind of matching the theme. I have this ribbon that I got from Joann Fabrics. I think it was $9.99. It was a large roll, and recently they had a sale on it. And since our theme is buffalo check, I'll show you how. Just make a small basic bow. Just going to fold it, crisscross it like this. I'm going to cut the end. Okay, crisscrossing it, just taking it and crisscrossing it. And this is the way that it's going to look when it's done. I'm going to dovetail the ends, cut up, fold in half, and cut up. I'm missing my twine. Okay, just going to take a piece of twine, not long, cut it, and just wrap it around. Wrap it around a few times, and just tie a knot in the back. Now what this says, Christmas tree fern, I'm going to just use this to adorn this little tree. I picked these up last year. These were gift tags, and I know that I was going to be using the buffalo check. I got them at Walmart after they went on sale. I think it was like 70% off. What I like about them is that, you know, you write, I got the name in here already. You write the, you know, who it's from and the inside, and it keeps it kind of closed. So I'm going to kind of wrap this around a little bit. Now in here, we're using all types of picks and anything that we can find. I'm using what's around the house. And these are just some of the berries that's around the house. And I'm picking these up from picks that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to basically just lay this right here, right on top. Now doesn't this look so much better than just your standard stick bowl? So you can, just showing that you can take these boxes and really turn them into something nice. Something a little over the top. Here's another overstuffed box. I had picked these up last year. I originally planned on just doing all of hand wrap gifts. But after I had these boxes, I wasn't going to throw them out. So what I have for here is self-stick bowl. I got the tag. And I have a leftover bell. Here we are. This is a Happy Holidays box. It's overstuffed. A gift for my hubby. So I'm going to use this tag. What I like about them, they have the little, I like the little ribbon on it. And this I got from Walmart as well. So what I'm trying to do is probably put this to the side. And this is just a piece of that I picked up from the bag at the Dollar Tree. And I'm not going to even break it. I'm just going to fold it in half. This is the garland ties. And I'm going to kind of stick it somewhere like this. Something very simple. Again, hot glue. What I like about this is that it does have a pop up here to make it raised. This peels off. Yes, it does have a little sticky adhesive to the back. I'm going to lay this right on top so it sticks here. Of course, it doesn't have nothing here. Let's put a tab of hot glue on this side. And in the middle, I have a little bell that I'm just going to place up here and add a little hot glue. Actually, I will put it here. I have the tag already. I wrote the name on it already. And I think I'm just going to place it up under here. And this is beautiful. Who wouldn't want that, right? He doesn't know it's for him. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love this. We have that red truck theme going around and the buffalo check. So this is a perfect gift for a pre-packaged box. What I do is somewhat pre-packaged. When I wrap my gifts, a lot of times I wrap them way in advance. I just put the tags on them just so I know where they're going to be going. Here again, I have two of these. These are just a piece of garland twigs. Find a place to put that on. This is a pre-made bow, made directly like the other one. Put some hot glue on the back. Press this down as well. Okay, this is the tag that I had taped on here previously so I would know who this belonged to. And I'm going to have this just hanging from the middle. And it's missing just one more thing that I do want to add to it. Okay, this little pine cone. And you can pick these up. I believe this one came from Walmart. You can pick them up at Dollar Tree or basically any place right about now. And this is just missing a pine cone here. This completes this look. The tag again, I like the tags because there is a variation of them. All of them are not the same. I have written inside what I need to be written. And it just hangs. Beautiful accent under the tree. And it matches our decor very well. Another version of that, I took the same box and I just wrapped ribbon around one side and I put tails on it. Cut a pieces of eucalyptus, wrapped it around and put a tag on that too. So this is the other variation of this one. And these are pre-printed boxes. So, if you want something like upscale, a little out of the norm, you can always take something and take it to another notch. This is already wrapped because it's for someone that I want them to see exactly who it's for. So I pre-wrapped this. And what I'm going to do with this one is just kind of place the bow here. And I'm using hot glue. And what I want it to kind of sit up and kind of drape. That's the look that I'm looking for. I'm going to fluff the bow up a little bit. And I'm going to use, these are one of the leaves that came off. And I think the glue is still hot. What I'm trying to do is cover up the twine that I put there. How beautiful. Okay, here I'm using paper that I had on hand. This is very inexpensive paper. So you can always use inexpensive paper. I wouldn't recommend wrapping a big box with it. These are multiple gifts. So I chose to do it this way. And when you're using multiple gifts, make sure that the design, like these are cars. Make sure that the cars are all going the same way. And I'm topping it off with this one. So actually this is 5 little gifts. So when you're doing multiples, I'm going to start on the long end. And just try to center it as best as you can. And this is just leftover ribbon. I think I got a bedding with it. And this is the wrapper that was wrapped around the bedding. But of course, the ribbon, you can pick up ribbon anywhere. Now to embellish this, I'm using different tags as well, holding my name over this person. I'm using different tags because, of course, these are not going. And I just basically wanted to use up this paper. I don't like throwing anything out. So I had an option. This I got really a couple years ago off of earmuffs that I gotten from the Dollar Tree. This could go good there. But what I chose to do to make this seem even more inviting, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's just a little paint set. It has the paint and a snowman. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tape it shut since I took the tag off. I'm going to bend it over on itself and just tape it down. Lost my tape, so I'm using my granddaughter's tape and she broke the end of it off. So I have to use the scissors. But you get the gist of it. That way all that other stuff is not showing. I'm going to take this down, and here I'm going to use packaging tape. Actually, hot glue I think would probably work. And I just want this just to lay. Then on top of this, I have this ribbon. And it is a white ribbon. Actually, if I had red on me, I would use that. Just gonna bring it and twist it. I'm gonna put 3 loops on each side. This ribbon is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna take some twine. So I'm showing you how to use pre-packaged boxes, inexpensive paper, and now I can put the tag on. Another one finished. This is another one for a family member. I wrapped this up, and this right here was like a leather ribbon that came around a gift. I unwrapped the gift, untied the gift, and wrapped it in tissue paper, not in this particular box. And what I did was just wrap this around, and because it's leather, I stapled it in place. From here, I'm going to embellish it using garland tie. I'm going to use a pine cone. I'm going to use a bell. And I'm going to use a ribbon. Or either I'm going to use, I think this is fine. I usually like to lay things in place. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's just glue this down. That would kind of dictate where everything else goes to some degree. And I'm laying this to cover this over where I have the staples at right here, because I could not glue the leather. Next is my pine cone. I did go ahead and bend it so I can lay flat. This part can lay flat, but this part can stick up. And I'm going to just put this in place. My gift tag finishes it off. And this right here finishes this up. Now, who wouldn't want a gift like this? See, it just takes it over at the top. This is absolutely a gorgeous gift. And you want your gifts to look as beautiful on the outside as they are on the inside, to the point where they don't want to wrap them, unwrap it, or either they can't wait to unwrap it. Our next gift. Tell me how many of you repurpose paper. This was given to me last year, or maybe the year before. It's like a rose gold color. And it has a little flaws. I cut off the bad parts. But let me know in the comment section below how many of you repurpose paper, especially if it's good quality paper and you like the print of it. Anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to show you the proper way to wrap a gift. Take your gift. I'm going to cover this up because it's for someone. And what you do, you try to center it in between so you have about the same amount on both sides. You can do this so many different ways. If I wanted to use this tree white ribbon, this would be beautiful. I can also use twine. And if I was to use the twine, I would probably just wrap it around, wrap it around. That's if you didn't have ribbon. There's a lot of different ways you can do things. So you would wrap this around. It's always nice when you can put an ornament. These are the ones from the Dollar Tree. This will make a nice statement on here. Another option. These are gorgeous. And I'm going to show you which one that I'm going to use. Turn this over and tie it. Actually, I'm going to tie it in the front. This is tied in a knot, but I didn't cut it. And I'm just going to take this ribbon here. This ornament, this snowflake. And take this through. Bring it around and tie it. Okay, another way to wrap this. This one you're going to need hot glue. The same package. This is the ribbon. Hot glue sticks so much better. Bring this over. Then let it dry all the way. You're going to pull taut. And you always want to make sure that the pattern, I'll show you in a minute, is going the right way. These are trees. And you want to make sure that the pattern of whatever ribbon or wrapping paper that you're using is going in the right direction, so it doesn't look like the trees are upside down. I usually put my seams in the front if I am going to be putting a bow or something on it to cover it up. That way it gives you a seamless look, and on the back you really don't see nothing. Okay, I am going to use the twine, the same twine I used before. Just going to wrap it around about 3 or 4 times. This is where we are so far. And you're making sure that the back is pretty much the same way. A dab of hot glue will just hold everything in place. And you won't have it shifting on you. Hot glue really is the way that I've pretty much wrapped all my gifts this year. Now to embellish this, Michaels have these gorgeous, these are ornaments. And what I like about them, they're a lot of like keepsakes. And they are $5.99. I got them on Black Friday. And they were $4 for $1. I believe it was $4 for $1, which is like $2.50 a piece. And what I like about it, it has the year on it. So I left a piece of string hanging, twine, and I did that so that I could basically tie this and let it hang. And I'm just knotting this up. I'm lifting this up as high as I want it to be lifted. And tying a nice knot at the top. This is the gift so far. And I'm just going to put a ribbon across the top. This is going to be laid across the top. But to give it a little tail, I'm going to take it from here to here, just eyeballing it. By the way, the ribbon I did get from Joann Fabrics, they had buy one, get 3 free. That is an excellent deal. This is on Black Friday. Buy one, get 3 free. So for $9.99, I got 4 rolls. You have to hold it a minute, because this is a little bit slippery. And I'm so sorry I got you out of focus. And you can just, because this is wide ribbon, take your hand and just kind of make it go in and out. Push this down. While you're holding it, you can fluff out your bow. This finishes this gift. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Our next gift we're going to wrap. Just going to use a basic white gift box. You fold your tissue in half. And what you want it to do when you put whatever you're putting in the box is to lay flat and have enough room for you to lift things over. Once you get the item in here, and this is a gift, which is why I had to pass that part. You fold your paper in half, so it'll be like a nice smooth finish. This one, I'm going to put a little tape on this only because this is just fitting. I'm going to show you how you can just use basic wrapping paper. This is white. They did have a sale at Joann Fabrics. Is this Joann Fabrics? They had a sale in, it was regularly $4.99. Most paper nowadays too, the good quality papers are grit. And that makes it good for cutting. You want to cut about halfway up. I don't like wasting paper. And halfway up here. So that'll give me a grit line right about here. I'm just going to basically cut on that grit. Okay, there's a number of ways you can embellish this. And just twist the ends together, basically make it into a wreath. There we go. This is the Dollar Tree ribbon that we're all familiar with. Gonna hot glue this. You can do this on the center or offset it. I'm going to do it kind of like in the center. But whenever I'm doing ribbon, I try to cover up the center seam. And I'm just going to, actually I should have did it the other way. Sorry. I like to do my seams on the front. Okay, here we are so far. And as you see, the back seam is covered. I'm going to trim this because I see a lot of little straggly little pieces here. And I don't want it to be too flyaway. Not too small, but not too flyaway either. This is the Dollar Tree garland. I usually have a flat side that's really flat. That's the side that you want to lay against your gift. It's the flat side. I'm going to get all the stragglers out first. And this is where I'm going to put it, right across the top, where the two pieces meet. That's what I'm going to hide. The bowl that I'm going to use, depending on what roll I'm going to put it in, and because this is going up under a different tree that's not buffalo check, I am going to use this it's a berry garland, and I'm just going to use a little bit of this. I'm going to finish with a twine bow. Cut a small piece to tie it up with, and just take it around like 3 of my fingers. Wrap this around, and I'm going to take the small piece that I cut and just tie it around and put it in a knot, and you have a twine bow. Now I'm just going to place this up in the center. Press down for a minute. What I wanted to do was put some strings on it, and I forgot to do that. I'm just going to cut a piece. To finish it off, I am going to just write a note, and I'm just going to put it up under here. That way it doesn't really show. What I also do is just put a little tape on the bottom part as well. That'll kind of hold it. Beautiful. Didn't take much. Very easy to do. And just use paper, regular craft paper. I'd like to say thank you, those that have tuned in to the end, to see basically the gifts that have been wrapped. And I hope that this motivates you to let you know that I traditionally did a lot of the bowls, the pull stick bowls and put on mines in the past, but started doing crafting more. And I found out that these, taking it up a little notch, making it look nicer. You want to make a gift that it looks as beautiful on the outside as the gift on the inside. So either people will be so excited till I can't wait to open it, or it's so pretty I don't want to open it. that's the wow factor that I wanted to give out, and that's what I wanted to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It'll give you some ideas on how to create, elegant gift wrapping. It doesn't cost a lot of money to do it. A lot of the bowls and stuff you can pick up from the Dollar Tree. But just to put some ideas out there for you. Since we're inside anyway, we might as well just take it up a notch and enjoy it to the max, right? So at this time, I'd just like to say thank you for those that are tuning in, for those that are following up. Please stay tuned. This It's a Wonderful Life series. If you have not seen the other DIYs and the other series about the meaning of It's a Wonderful Life, I'm going to link those videos down for you in the description box. And also, if you have any comments, I'm really interested in knowing which was kind of like your favorite. What are your colors for the holiday? A lot of people are going with the blue and the silver. Some people are going with the traditional. Some people are going with the rose gold. So, what colors are you incorporating? I like to know what you're incorporating for your holiday season. And at this time, I want to say keep it simple. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And most of all, stay safe. I wish everyone a blessed Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And I trust that you'll be able to enjoy your life and enjoy your holiday to the fullest. Because after all, we have to remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. God bless.